Welcome back to the news at 10. As part of efforts to rid Imo State of crime, the government has embarked on a special operation aimed at demolishing structures and houses belonging to criminals. The Deputy Governor, who led a team of security operatives to some communities, reiterated the commitment of state authorities to secure lives and property.
This building is suspected to have hosted a lot of atrocities, and for this reason, it has been earmarked to be pulled down. It is alleged to belong to kidnappers who use it as a den to hold hostages. The caterpillar is set for its purpose of bringing it down, and the demolition commences. Inspecting the operation is the Deputy Governor of Imo State, who gives clarity on its objective.
What is going on today is what is called Operation Oshebe, that moves to a community whereby we identify an armed robber or kidnapper and we go and pull down the house.
Its mission is complete and it's off to the next one. The community watches on as structures come down. The Deputy Governor then tasks all citizens not just to be vigilant, but to speak out.
Even if the house does not belong to you, but a kidnapper, a kidnapped victim is kept there, we're coming. So what are we trying to do? Discourage landlord, people to know, the owners of the houses, know the people you are renting your house. Know people that are coming to your house. Like in this case, one of these houses here belong. A woman was kept here for a very long time. And there are people, neighbors around, they know that she was a kidnapped victim and they never report to the police. And that's why this action is taking place.
The authorities are aware that it will require a lot of effort to eradicate activities of kidnappers, but from this exercise, it has passed the message that it is up to the challenge.
And in neighboring Anambra State, the Governor, Willie Obiano, is reassuring the people of the state of his administration's commitment to light up more communities. However, the Governor says the people have a role to play by taking ownership of the facilities and ensuring vandals are reported to the appropriate authorities.
The traditional ruler of Ikenimbo, community members, party loyalists are happy to receive Governor Willie Obiano and other government officials who are here for the official commissioning of the 8-kilometer street light project under the state government's Operation Light Up project.
And I'll do that in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
For the governor, more of such projects are underway to improve the lives of the people.
This is the first phase in our Light Up Anambra, and it is in the best interest of everybody to protect the infrastructure that we have put in place so that people will not vandalize them.
From Ekenibo, the governor moves to another town for a similar assignment for the people of Agulu. The light project will boost security in the area.
You can see how dark this place is, and by the time you come here in the next few hours, it's a total different thing and improve the lives of the people.
After today, it will be the turn of another part of Anambra State. The doubting Thomases will, of course, begin to see that Governor Obiano has not been winning awards for good governance for nothing.
The governor tells the people to ensure the project is protected from vandals.
The main continuity we actually started from here. All the roads awarded by my predecessor in Aglo. The ones completed here already were completed by me, half of them were completed by me. And the hospital that he started, I will also finish. Yes. He started Aglo Lake, I finished it.
The Streetlight Initiative is in its first phase, and through it, the government aims to encourage nightlife and reduce nighttime dangers in the various communities.
To aviation now, and air travelers may be in for a hard time owing to the lingering scarcity of aviation fuel. Most domestic airlines in the country say the scarcity became evident a few days ago when oil marketers started rationing supplies due to limited stocks at depots. In a press statement, Arik Air explained that the situation is critical in Lagos and Abuja, which are its operational hubs. Meanwhile, Air Peace is calling for the intervention of the federal government and aviation authorities to resolve the situation. The airline describes the scarcity as a threat to the sector. Aviation fuel, also known as Jet A1, which sold for about 105 naira at the beginning of the year, now sells for over 172 naira per litre. Let's see what's happening in the world of business. Here's Melinda Akinlami.
You first. First Bank.
Much, Ijoma. So many things happening in the world of business. Nigeria's headline inflation rate goes up by 16.5% in June from 15.6% in May as the rate continues to rise. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, the 0.9% increase is due to the price of energy, imported food items and other related products. The urban index jumped to 11.9% in June, while the rural index went from 10.4% to 10.9%. The Bank of Industry and Ecobank Transnational Incorporated signed a memorandum of understanding today on promoting financial inclusion. The partnership between the two banks is a rollout of an Africa-wide financial inclusion program.
For us at Ecobank, financial inclusion means making it practical for every Nigerian to participate formally in the financial system, have access to support, and be able to take their financial destiny in their hands.
What we do through our network and through our teams is to ensure that not only we can identify the SMEs that will be brought into the scheme that we are working on now, but more importantly, that we can support them in the growth of the time, that they move from being SMEs to large corporates and even international corporates over time.
A lot of informal trade takes place on the continent, but we can formalize most of their transactions when we have Ecobank branches in West Africa, for example. In terms of market intelligence, there's a lot of support we can give to our customers. Because for us, those are some of the takeaways. For us, those are some of the attractions, right? Developing export markets for our customers because they are in those countries. And the research desks of ETI, the network, right, is continent-wide. So it's going to help in integrating the continents and needs of diversifying the Nigerian economy.
Now let's check out what's happening on the local equities market. It opened on a bearish note as investors respond to the latest negative inflation report as well as uncertainties around CBN's forex policy. Bolaji Akinwale has more details.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Market Report. The first trading day of the week was characterized by profit taking as the benchmark index dropped 0.25% at 28,733.90. The market's capitalization closed at 9.8 trillion naira. Market turnover closed at 315.5 million shares, valued at 1.7 billion naira and traded by investors in 3,976 deals. On the gainers chart, Skybank topped with 10%. It comes ahead of Photo Oil and Nigeria Police Force Microfinance Bank with 8.11% and 4.26% each. On the decliners table, Law Union and ROC led other price losers with 8.33%. WAPCO and ABICO are also among the price decliners. Meanwhile, on the top trade chart, Skybank pulled the highest units at 138.2 million shares, followed by FBN Holdings and UBA with 36.8 million and 30.7 million shares. And that's it on the stock market report. I am Bolaji Akinwale.
Thank you so much, Bolaji. Global equities closed Monday's session in mixed sentiment. These are the numbers. That's business news. Many thanks for watching. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Ijoma returns with the rest of the news at 10.
You first. First Bank.
The landmark university in Kwara State has held its third convocation with 532 students graduating from different departments. 51 of them obtained first-class degrees, while the keynote speaker urged them to develop skills, especially in agriculture, as Nigeria seeks to develop the non-oil sectors.
Landmark University, located in Umuaro, headquarters of Irekpodun local government area of Kwara State, was established in 2011. It's the third convocation ceremony, and 532 students who have been found worthy in academic excellence are graduating from various disciplines. Family, friends, and well-wishers are all present to share in the joy of the occasion.
Talking about the third convocation ceremony.
In her address, the Vice-Chancellor describes the institution as a place where global excellence in teaching, research and innovation, entrepreneurship and community development is driven.
From our three colleges, we have from the College of Agricultural Sciences in the first class category, 12 students, soon to be released pathfinders.
The founder and chancellor of the institution, Dr. David Oyedepo, believes the restoration of intellectual integrity will bring about positive change, while the pioneer vice-chancellor of the University of Agriculture, Umidike, Professor Placid Njoku, calls on the federal government and African leaders to refocus their priorities to agriculture.
They made declarations in relation to agriculture. They should meet their commitments there. They initiated it, they approved it, they endorsed it. Let them meet their commitments. That the federal government of Nigeria, through the Ministry of Education, in fact direct the National Universities Commission to totally revise the curriculum of agriculture so that we can integrate entrepreneurship.
All we have seen about any developed nation or continent is a history of men who took their destiny at its original value by accepting responsibility. The question then is, when will we, the Africans, accept full responsibility for the restoration of our intellectual dignity?
The best graduating student has a few words on the gains of dedication and hard work.
Everything about this university, I think, is different. The environment, the academic environment, everything just flows so easily. The spiritual environment just helps you to just accommodate everything.
With the presentation of prizes to outstanding students, Landmark University is promising quality education to any Nigerian who intends to be a part of their success story.
Well, still ahead on the news at 10, Nigerian Football Federation names 52-year-old Frenchman Paul Wen as the new technical advisor for the Super Eagles. And that's on sports. Please stay with us.